Three cars. Here are the Ford Mustang Mach-E's in three different trims. Now, these are 3 of 5 trims. To my right, I have the Select trim, the California Route 1, and I have the Premium trim far left. And we're going to be talking about similarities and differences in this video between all 3 trims. But before we start, please, here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu, tap that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, guys, if you guys got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Ford for providing us these 3 cars for this comparison video. And keep watching, stay tuned, because we're dropping the price tags and the MSRP stickers on all 3. Let's go ahead and talk Ford Mustang Mach-E. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk. The main difference is with regards to these 3 different trims here with the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now, try to stay with me. I'm going to be dropping some numbers and differences and similarities in this video. Starting with the Select to my far right, that's the Select trim, and the Premium to my far left. We're talking specs. They both come in rear-wheel drive option, and they're coming with a single-speed transmission, 266 horsepower with 317 pounds-feet of torque. Now, that's going to change when we come over to the California Route 1 because it comes standard in the all-wheel drive powertrain that pushes 346 horsepower with 428 pounds-feet of torque. And yes, the batteries do change from a 72 kilowatt battery on the rear-wheel drive powertrain from the Select and Premium over to a 91 kilowatt battery for that all-wheel drive system. Yes, charging time does change. You guessed it right. The rear-wheel drive charging time comes in at 7.4 hours at 240 volts to where here on the all-wheel drive, it comes in at a 10.1 hour charging time. Yes, it's about 3 hours more, but the range does come different. So you're kind of compensating. On the rear-wheel drives, the Select and the Premium, you have a 250 mile range to whereas on the all-wheel drive, you have a 317 mile range. So it kind of compensates for the hour charge, right? You're also going to see a difference in the MPGe. Now, I got to take my phone out for that one because there's just way too many numbers to memorize. On the rear-wheel drive, the MPG is going to be better because you have a single motor. You're not running 2 motors for the front and the back. The single motor is just in the rear for the rear-wheel drive, and that is going to be 107 city, 95 highway, and a 101 combined on the MPG. But the all-wheel drive, the numbers change just a bit. It drops just a few miles for each one. 105 city, 91 highway, and a 98 combined, everybody. Now, I have to mention the price tags before we continue forward. The Select is the cheapest one. This is pretty much your base trim, and the Select is coming in at $43,900, okay? This one is the most expensive. Why? I honestly believe because of the powertrain. You're paying for the all-wheel drive, because you'll understand that later on in this video why you're not paying for the exterior interior elements. This is coming in at around $51,200, and the Premium is in between at $46,200, okay? So there goes your price tags. Now let's go ahead and talk differences and similarities for the front ends. The Select and the California Route 1. I had to tell you guys, I put the California Route 1 in the middle because it's honestly kind of a mixture between both, right? Takes a little bit from the Premium, takes a little bit from the Select, and you got the California Route 1. So, differences for front end. The grills are the same, okay, on the California Route 1 and on the Select, but the difference on the bottom is going to be that the lip is matte black plastic on the Select, being a cheaper look, to where on the California Route 1, you have the black gloss element. Moving to the Premium and the California Route 1, the grille is different from the California and the Select, but the lip is the same California Route 1 and the Premium. So pretty much same grills, different lips, but different grills, same lips, okay? Now let's talk about the headlight system. So the headlight system from the Premium is going to be completely different to the California and the Select, all right? California and Select headlight system, same exact headlight system. So you're getting a LED in both, but you're getting the signature LED in the Premium, all right? California and Select do not have the signature LED. And also, we left the hazards because the Premium has a sequential hazard light, to whereas the California and the Select don't have the sequential hazards, right? Those are the differences for the front ends and some similarities, okay? So now you're kind of getting why I said Select and California kind of meet, and then Premium and California meet as well. Now let's go ahead and move over to the sides. Now let's talk sides and differences and similarities between Select, California, and Premium. What do we see that's different? Starting with the wheels, okay, guys? With the Premium, you're getting a premium style wheel at a 19-inch, and yes, it has the Hyper Silver with the high gloss black arrow cover. Then you come over to the Select, the base, which is kind of a more gunmetal gray glossy look. And then coming over to the California Route 1, it has its own look in the matte black plastic cover along with the high gloss black. Those are all three different. But what's similar between the Premium and the California are the rocker panel trims in the high gloss paint color. What's different from those two over to the Select, rocker panel in the Select comes matte black plastic. But you're going to see, because it's an all-wheel drive standard California Route 1, what changes on the door. You're going to see a Mach-E 4X letting you know that it's an all-wheel drive, compared over to the Select and the Premium, which just states Mach-E, being the rear-wheel drives, okay? And another big difference, I believe, for it to be mentioned in this video is that the Premium and the California meet in the middle with regards to the panoramic glass, okay? So panoramic glass on the California and the Premium, but no panoramic glass on the basic Select, okay? That is huge, I honestly, because get less claustrophobic feeling inside the cabin of the car. This is the side. Now let's head over to the rear ends. All right, guys, now here at the rear end, and right off the bat, here are the main differences. So the Premium meets the California Route 1 with the black gloss trim on that lower rear end area, okay? So those are the same, but we're gonna have that different over to the Select and the matte black plastic trim, okay? Now, an extra thing that California Route 1 has special that the Select and the Premium doesn't is the California Route 1 emblem, all right? Those are the two pretty much exteriors. Now, opening up the tailgates. Select and California Route 1, they meet in the manual tailgates. And what do I mean by that? Go ahead and lift this. We gotta lift the tailgate manually. Same thing here as well, okay? Another thing where they meet is that they don't get the subwoofers. So the Premium gets a Bang & Olufsen 10-speaker sound system, which changes the look there on the right, and it adds a subwoofer. Not on the Select and the California Route 1, but the Premium also has the electric tailgate, self-opening, and that subwoofer that adds there. Those are pretty much the differences. And now, again, I have to ask you guys a question. Do you see what I mean with regards to California Route 1 kind of being the middle guy between the Select and the Premium? Yes, you're paying for the powertrain, but guys, now let's go ahead and talk interiors. So starting in the Select trim, everybody, we're gonna be talking about the base or the standard, what we see in the Select that we don't get in the California 1 and also the Premium. Now, the things that we're gonna be talking about is the Bang & Olufsen Premium sound system, the door sill plates. Are they just plastic or aluminum door sill plates? The seating covers, are they perforated or non-perforated with different stitching styles? The front passenger seat, is it electric, non-electric? The front dashboard trim panels, different colors. The up top, the panoramic glass, and then along with the Refresh 95 premium cabin air system, as well as a second row seating bench coming in the perforated or non-perforated, and the extra tweeter speaker on the door panels. Now, what's missing in the Select that the California 1 and the Premium adds onto? Panoramic glass, and also the Refresh 95 cabin air system. That is literally the difference, or the lowest of the low. We're going to shoot over to the California 1 and show you guys what the California 1 adds with regards to the bells and whistles. But as a base, we're gonna show you guys what we are talking about. Sound system on just the regular black cover, you're gonna have a Bang & Olufsen sound system that's gonna be added. The door sill plates in the matte black plastic here in the Select. The different stitching here as well. No perforation, so those are the little holes in the seats. Manual control, there is no electric control passenger seat. the silver dashboard inlay, okay? And obviously the panoramic glass up top, you don't get it in the Select. Let's shoot over to the second row seating, show you guys those two differences, and then jump into the California one. Now I wanted to show you guys the second row seating in the Select, how the sunroof or the panoramic glass does not come over. You don't have it. It's going to be a different look. The no perforation with the different stitching, and also that this extra tweeter that you don't get in the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Those are the differences in the Select. Now let's go ahead and jump over to the California Route 1 and show you guys what it adds over the Select. Now the bells and whistles that the California one adds over the Select is the panoramic glass up top. And that is a very cool feature that I mentioned. And also the Refresh 95 premium cabin air system. Of course, we can't show you guys that because yes, it's in the dashboard and whatnot. Those are pretty much, but what does the premium add over the California Route 1, you might ask? Now that's where you're gonna be seeing a very big difference with regards to the Bang & Olufsen sound system, the aluminum door sill plate. The perforation is going to be different on the seating system, electric controlled passenger seat, and then you're going to get black inlays with the perforation on the second row seating and that extra tweeter. Now we're gonna show you guys that right now. So now sitting inside the premium trim, everybody, and we're going to show you guys what the premium adds over the Select and the California Route 1. Starting with the door panel, you get that Bang & Olufsen badge on the speaker cover. You also get the aluminum door sill plate, all right, different, as well as the seating cover comes perforated with the different stitching patterns and the electric control panel for that passenger seat. As well in front on the dashboard, as mentioned, the inlay is a kind of black, kind of carbon fiber looking, but it is not carbon fiber, it just looks like it. And yes, where the premium meets the California Route 1 is the panoramic glass with the Refresh 95, okay? Now, overall, everything else is similar. Now, a little bit about the Mach-E, the 15.5-inch infotainment screen. We left the navigation on so you guys get an idea. Let's go ahead and show you guys what the cameras look like. Just a beautiful part. I would have to say that this is probably one of the best parts of this car. Let's go ahead and click out of that. As well, if we drop down, you have USB-C plugins in the front and back, USB-A plugins, wireless charging pad, cup holders, shift knob, along with your center console, your lid, and a 12-volt outlet. In front, another nice part is I like my clusters. And what do I mean by that? I get a front cluster here on the EV, and that makes me very more comfortable because I don't constantly have to look over to the right to my screen to get all my information, but I get my range, my miles per hours, and so forth, okay? But guys, that's pretty much what the Mach-E looks like here in the front and the add-ons here in the premium. Let's go ahead and show you guys the add-ons for the second row seating and finish off with this video. Now the difference from the premium over to the California one in the Select, the perforation and the different stitching here on the second row, that's a given because it comes over from the front to the back row, as well as that extra tweeter as mentioned here in the premium that the Select and California Route 1 does not get. And like to mention that I'm about 6 feet 2 inches and the space in these Mach-E's are just pretty good, honestly. Long road trip check car, I'd have to say that is a check because legs there, heads there, completely clear, okay? But you still get a USB-C, USB-A plug-in in all three. You get the pockets on the back seats and the air vents, okay? You get an armrest for comfortability and some more cup holders for your back passengers. Now guys, as promised, we talked about the price tag, but I'm dropping those MSRP stickers first to the Select. Here is that sticker, so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. The second one is going to be the California Route 1. Here's the sticker to that one as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy this content. And then the last one, the third one, is the premium sticker, the MSRP, so you guys enjoy that as well. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching our channel and our content here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Keep watching, stay tuned. We have more cool things coming. God bless you.